Hey artists, it's Miss Lanehart again, and I hope you're ready to have some more fun with our calendars. This week we'll be doing some collaging, so you'll need some scissors and some glue along with your calendar. Let's get started. Today we're going to be making collage. Collage is simply using different pieces of materials or papers from different places and gluing them together into a new piece of art. Besides your glue and scissors, find some extra pieces of paper that you can use as a background for your collage today. It might be a piece of notebook paper, or I cut out 1/2 of my art kit bag, or maybe you've got some other papers around your house. Take a moment to find your materials: glue, scissors, and some pieces of paper. Now, the photos in this calendar are works of art in themselves. My friend Rebby put it like this: when you make a collage, it's like taking a great song or a couple of your favorite songs and mixing them together and doing a remix. We can take parts of these photos and mix them together in a new way and make our own piece of art. Start by looking for a couple of pictures that you want to make something new out of. It could be pictures of months that have already gone by, like January or February, or you could go later in your calendar and find something anywhere in the calendar. I think I might want to do something with this whale, so I'm going to tear this photo out. And then I'm going to look for a second photo that I can do a remix with. I'm going to play around a little bit, looking at lots of different options. Here's a remix story where the whale is coming up out of the ice while the people are skating. When you're making collage, use plenty of glue to keep those papers stuck together. So this is a simple remix. You could also do a total remix. Let's do a remix of the landscape or the setting of the picture first, and then we can do a remix of the objects. Start by cutting out some pieces of landscapes from different photos. So you could cut out an island or a mountain or a cloud. After you have a collection of landscape pieces from different photos, do a remix. Play around with them and see how they could fit together in new ways. Once you've remixed the landscape or the setting, put some characters into the mix. I thought of one last addition. I'm going to take the person from this photo and add them into this photo. Now I've got a real remix of the story. We can also make more abstract collages that put together parts of photos that really catch our eye, that we like. After you've selected a few photos,
It's all about looking for what you like and what you find interesting.
I also want you to think about why you like certain things. For instance, I really like this iceberg, and I think it's because I love that gorgeous color of blue, and I think that the shape of the iceberg, where the ice is melting around the edge, is really interesting. What do you like, and why do you like it? Make a collage out of things that you like. You can cut out objects right around their edges. We can also use our hands to make a little window, or something an artist calls a viewfinder, to find the parts of the picture that we especially like.
If you make two L's and flip one around, then you can get a rectangle. If you go like this, you can get a circle and make it even smaller.
Using the viewfinder, cut out little sections of the photos that you really find interesting. You'll end up with rectangles and some circles along with your cut out objects. Get a collection together.
And a piece of paper to use as a background, and then just start playing around with remixing these up any way you like it. You could make the shape look like something, or you could make it completely abstract. It's all about what do you like? What do you find interesting to look at? It'll be fun to add in your characters and objects that you cut out. And you can ask yourself, what else? You could add pieces of plain paper that you have at home.
You can also add pieces of the other side of the calendar or any kind of papers you have around.
I don't really like the way that sticks down like that, so maybe I'll just cover that up. You can tear shapes out as well as cut them. It's about playing around and just seeing what you like, adding to it. You can also do some drawing on your collage if you'd like to. You might find lines that you want to continue. Make them different weight lines, some thick ones and some thin ones. Maybe continue this line. I actually don't like that. I really liked this, but I don't really like that. So you know what I think I'm going to do is just cover that up. Just play around and have some fun. You're going to end up with some scraps from your first one or two collages. So what else could you make?
How about a garland? How about a mobile? Mark said that he thinks a lot about light and color when he takes photos. And so we find a lot of the beautiful colors of nature in his pictures. Another thing you can do with your scraps is cut out little chips and bits of color and make a picture that's just all about color.
Maybe take a plain piece of paper from home and fold them into cards, and you can make little mini collages and make them into cards for people.
Here's a couple last-minute tips.
When you're making collage and rearranging your shapes, think about bright colors and dark colors and how if you alternate them, they really pop. Another thing to think about when you're making collage, if you've got these edges coming up, go back in, add a little more glue. And one thing you could do is put another piece of paper over the top and just really rub that down. Gunalchéesh artists, thanks again for joining me today. I hope you'll have a lot of fun being creative and making art, all kinds of art, with your calendars. Many thanks to Mark Kelley, and thanks to you artists making art at home. We'll see you later.
There's just a lot of fun pictures in here too. And you're welcome to play with these, cut them up, draw pictures, or just save them, and you can illustrate each little block, date block, do whatever. Just have fun with them.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.